Hey, what's going on, guys? Logdotzip here. Most of you guys know that if you attempt to use a bed in the Nether, it will cause the bed to explode. But did you know that that rule only applies to players? Villagers can sleep in beds in the Nether just fine. But hey, get out of my bed, it's still my bed. Or did you know that you can make what essentially amounts to floating ladders as of the recent 1.14 update? Well, whether you did or didn't doesn't matter. Stay tuned because today we've got 15 unexpected features that came out in Minecraft 1.14. Number 1, scaffolding plus snow equals hidden base. Now I know a lot of the OGs out there knew about this one already. It was one of the first to come out. But you can still use scaffolding when snow is on top of it. Notice we are able to climb and sneak right through it. So, take advantage of that in your winter Minecraft worlds to make yourself a hidden base that you can cover using snow layers on top of scaffolding blocks. If we find the perfect square to get through here, we should be able to locate a very special base. You'll know you found it when you stop sneaking all of a sudden, and then you just sneak right back down once again, and you're inside a lovely hidden base. Nothing to see here. What about? Oh man, they wasn't kidding. Anyways, we move on to number 2. Speaking of scaffolding, it's excellent at clearing lava with. No one expected this one. We're going to try and clear all the lava in this pool with dirt, and we're going to see roughly how long it takes. I'm not going to necessarily count it up, but as you can see, you have to place each of the blocks individually, and then, hey, if you wanted to clear that out for one reason or another, you gotta dig it back up once again. However, the beauty of scaffolding blocks is the fact that they are a one-click break. Notice the difference in speed here, and never mind that I'm almost dead. Nothing happened off screen. You see that? Look how much faster we were able to clear that out. Number 3, half-block sized snow block houses. If you saw my previous video on crawling in Minecraft, and if you didn't, by the way, you can click the eye in the corner right now, or at the end of the video, you'd know that you can now fit into 1x1 block areas using trapdoors and crawling. But did you know you can fit into half-block size areas as well? I present one of the world's smallest Minecraft houses. We are literally up to the half block and fitting just fine, using a combination of snow layers as well as crawling. And you can still fit various different block types that can actually be used within. We've got dirt, a chest, and a brewing stand inside. We've got a nice working furnace. We've got something brewing maybe in here. No, nothing this time. And we got water buckets, snow, and iron. So you could get out a lot faster if you wanted to, but look at the difference in height here. Even in a 1x1, you can get a lot more cramped. This one with the bamboo, this one is cool. We'll get there with time. Next up, we have number 4, villager bunk beds. This was something that was originally in game a while ago and then removed. You used to be able to bunk with players just like this above each other, one over the other on the beds. Well, it comes back in the form of villagers now doing it when it's time to go night-night. So we're going to turn it to nighttime and check it out. The 2 villagers will fight over who gets the bed first, and it looks like, oh boy, whoa, someone wanted the top bunk. How embarrassing. Wow, you're worthless, dude. Just get in bed already. No one cares about you. This is mean. Go on. Go on. Look at him. He's eyeing it. Maybe I gotta give him a little push. You get right on in there, okay? Stop staring him down. He beat you to the bunk fair and square. There we go. Adorable. Well, as adorable as you can get sleeping with your eyes open. Which, by the way, is not very adorable. Number 5. We already saw this one. Villagers can sleep in the Nether. We'll show you again, just so you know. Must be nighttime, though. Yes, you do have to have things set to nighttime, so I don't know who pressed this button over here to change it today. It's embarrassing. We're going to head into the Nether and show you what we mean once again. Oh boy, I did not leave this place in good shape. As you saw earlier, when you attempt to sleep in the Nether, well, you don't get to. It literally just blows everything up. Sorry. I mean, excellent TNT for when you're in this portal, but, you know, other than that, you're not going to get any sleep. Villagers, however, happen to love the warmth that the Nether provides. They also love to bother their sleeping roommates, apparently. And they'll go to great lengths to get there, even resting on top of magma blocks. Come on, guys. Put yourselves together. Number 6, bamboo and berry bushes are an extremely nice yet unexpected defense system against illagers. I'll explain right now. We've got a nice little area set up over here that will explain to you visually how this system works. This villager over here is going to act as our bait. Sorry. essentially, the pillagers and vindicators are going to want to reach this villager because they can technically see the villager through these bamboo blocks and through the bushes. However, because of the unique hitbox of the bamboo blocks, it causes further complications for these pillagers. Namely, they cannot shoot accurately through or around these bamboo blocks, and because they're not full-sized blocks, it also confuses the pillager's pathing ability. So while a pillager would not normally go instantly through a berry bush, because of the bamboo is being nearby as it is, they will walk right through it, and they will push people around them right through it as well, until you end up having a whole bunch of dead pillagers on your hands. But hey, there's worse things, right? Why don't y'all keep pushing each other? Yeah, just make it happen. There we go. It's a party now, baby. And this guy's gonna be just fine. They won't be able to make it through. Well, maybe this guy. I don't know. Hard to say. You really want him, don't you? It's not gonna happen. We could even go into survival mode, and you see they'll try to start firing bows off, but for the most part, they're not. Oh, okay, well, maybe they can't get me. Speaking of unexpected. See, for the most part, they actually just hit each other. I mean, every once in a while you'll get one through, but, you know, good defense system. We're gonna go with it. We're gonna keep that one. Number 7, Campfire Mob Farms. Officially added in game, campfires will do damage the moment you stand on top of them. I mean, it makes sense. It's literally got fire on top. So, use it to your advantage. Make a fun mob farm. We're gonna get some spawn eggs and spawn in some lovely little piggies. And, you know, bam, let them cook. They will, in fact, cook. And the hoppers underneath them will collect the pork chop, which, oddly enough, you'd think would have been cooked. But, hey, we're talking about unexpected stuff today. It's a cheap form of spikes, we'll call it, made of wood. And for whatever reason, you don't take damage on campfires in the Pocket Edition version of the game. Unless they changed it recently, but I don't think they did. Number 8, floating railroads. Yeah, seriously, this is awesome. You can now place minecart tracks on top of trapdoors. You could not do this in previous versions of the game. First, we're gonna, you know, get some trapdoors underneath the top block. This is what you'll need to do, place those blocks down, and then get the trapdoor on the above state, such as this. Then you can put rails on top of it, and you can manipulate the trapdoor in whatever direction you see fit after that. We can walk right through this rail. Fantastic. And it still works. We got a minecart right here to show you just that. So, let's put this guy down. Look at that. We're in this minecart right now. Even though there's nothing technically below us, even though we can actually walk right through this, minecart still goes right across the rails, and it does the very same over here as well. This is how these trapdoors were actually placed to make for a mostly in-air roller coaster, which is what I expect to see pop up a lot of once people start using this to their advantage. Get up there, come on! I'm stronger than things I do. Now let's try. Yeah, look at this. It's beautiful. What an interesting experiment. Social experiment alert. Yo, that's sick. Let's see if we can connect these two rails together and ride it the whole way through. Can we? Do you think we could make that happen? Maybe? Doesn't look like that's one's gonna work. Let's see. We're gonna start on the other side. The ultimate minecart experience. Yeah, hey, that's it. Oh, hey, we did it. Number 9, floating ladders. Well, you know, floating, right? You can see we've got trapdoors. Oh, jeez. So don't mess with the trapdoors once they've been placed, I suppose, because that will cause the ladders to essentially break instantly. But as you can see here, in plain old vanilla, there's no command magic happening here. All you got to do is place down a trapdoor on the ground. It doesn't matter what type of trapdoor it is. Any type of wood will work. Put it vertically just like that, and then on whatever opposite side makes sense, you can place a ladder down, and that ladder will, in fact, work. Fantastic. Look at this. Very thin ladder. Will be fantastic for builds, although you may opt for this version instead. However, this one will require the debug stick, which is in-game. It's an in-game item. You can get it in creative mode by doing /give@p debug stick. Using it will allow you to have placed ladders and be able to manipulate exactly where they are in-game so that you, in theory, no longer need that trapdoor at all and can just have a working ladder willy-nilly wherever you want. Number 10, sleeping entity models. Note, takes a few seconds to actually appear on the bed. Yeah, well, if you didn't know what this one was, check it out. Turns out, not just villagers have the ability to sleep in beds, you see? We've got a nice, oh gosh, you're You're one of those, huh? Likes to sleep off the side of the edge. Yeah, you can make creepers sleep in game. In fact, you can pretty much change it to be whatever you want to place in there. All you'll need to do is change the actual thing that is typed in using this command block. So we could do a phantom, kill this guy, summon in now. We've got, well, I mean, he's taking, you know, yeah. Now it's nighttime. Look at him! Oh my gosh, I love him. Very glitchy though, quite interesting. Yeah, I'm just gonna kill you. Yo, could we make a lightning bolt? Can we make a lightning bolt sleep in a bed? Nice! Oh wow, he's so peaceful. How about this one? Oh, I don't know if it's gonna work or not. We'll see if it moves. Hey man, aren't you tired? Don't you? No? Okay, well, can't say it wasn't unexpected. We've only got 5 more unexpected features to go over. So before the video ends, make sure you leave a comment in the comment section about which thing was most unexpected to you. Maybe it was number 11. Foxes take on food effects, and not just food effects, but special item effects in general. So we've got a little hodgepodge of things to explore right now. I'm gonna spawn in a fox, and we're gonna give him a chorus fruit. And if you don't know what chorus fruit are, they're basically a type of food item that you can give and use in game, and upon eating, you will teleport to a nearby area. So believe it or not, foxes can actually eat these objects. And so the moment he does, look at what happens. Not only does he actually eat the chorus fruit, but he used the chorus fruit as well. You can get a little more sinister with it, such as giving the fox, oh, you know, a puffer. Hey, you're supposed to, hey, where you going? Much better. Why don't you go ahead and grab the pufferfish? There we go. Much better. So if you didn't know, when you eat a pufferfish, you get poisoned. So, sorry about that, man. Don't worry, I'll make it up to you. Allow me to explain. I'm gonna give this guy a diamond sword with fire aspect on it, and he's gonna grab it and put it in his mouth. The cool part about it is he will actually use the sword against this poor innocent chicken. Notice the fire damage that was instantly done to that chicken. It's because the sword had fire aspect on it, and he went for that chicken really fast. You could even give this fox a totem of undying, and if we were to try and kill this guy with the totem of undying in his hands, you'd see that he used it and was given the different effects that come with the totem of undying. He's still on fire though. Sorry, buddy. Number 12, villager belts will change based on the amount of trading you do with them. This one's a little more obvious, but some of you may not have noticed. Look at the belt of every single one of these villagers once they transform. We're going to spawn them all in right now. Let them do their thing. Fantastic. You'll see that they have different badges that will change. This guy has a simple coal badge, and that's because he has the novice level of trades. Okay, I haven't done anything. We now have the iron belt over here, and you can see that badge has changed to more of a brown. Yes, come show it off. Get a little closer. He literally has a book on his head. Moving further along, you can see that the trade amounts increase alongside the color of the badge, typically speaking, as well. We've done some command magic to maybe make the trades not be as impressive, but the idea is that the graphic will change the more you trade with these guys. So this one's got an emerald belt, and this guy's got a diamond belt as well. Yo, worse trades, though. But trades nonetheless, and you may need some emeralds for those trades. So number 13 is perfect for you. Easy emeralds with the stonemason. This is a new villager profession that was added in Minecraft 1.14's Village and Pillage update. And guess what? Now you have a reason to collect diorite and granite, the two ugliest blocks in game, or at least by popular opinion. I personally have no problem with them, and now I especially like them because we'll be able to trade them away to get emeralds. Look at that. Full stack of diorite instantly becomes 4 emeralds. Let's see if we can get anything decent from these librarians for our trouble. We get an emerald, okay. No one cares. Or a book or wood glass. We can get some glass. We can get a compass. We could get... Oh, whoa! I think because I punched him, he raised his prices. Get away. He did! It's at 24 now. Yo, you just going, son? 28! Okay, I'm sorry. This is fun. This was actually also kind of unexpected. The more you punch on this guy, poor guy, he wants 30 emeralds. Dude, it's never gonna happen. Number 14, suspicious stew from brown mushrooms. If you didn't know, there are now brown mushrooms in-game. This special spawn egg will make it brown by default, but you normally get a brown mushroom by making sure lightning strikes a red mushroom. However, you feed a brown mushroom a flower and then milk it with a bowl, and you'll get a suspicious stew variant dependent on which flower you used on this poor mushroom. You monster, stealing its mushroom milk. so sad. So look, we're gonna feed this guy a flower. Okay, great. And now we're gonna milk him. And with that, we got a suspicious stew. Okay, flour, milk, flour, milk, flour, milk, etc., etc., etc. There's going to be a chart found on the Minecraft wiki that will tell you what effect you get depending on which flour you use on this mushroom. But believe it or not, all these different suspicious stews will give us a different effect upon consumption. And using a brown mushroom to make them is way faster than crafting it in a crafting table. Like, I'm just using my hotkeys right now, and we just made so many stews and one regular. And finally, number 15. Ring the bell to subscribe. Yeah! Seriously, you should subscribe to my videos if you haven't already. To find illagers and pillagers in-game. Bells can be used as an illager warning system. So, if you weren't aware, these now spawn in villages. You can use them to gather villages, or you can use them to identify enemy pillagers, villagers, evokers, ravagers, etc., etc. Let's imagine a raid. You see, we got all these guys looking fine, looking good, hanging out. If we were to hit this bell, they would all become highlighted. So you can see them from behind walls. Dang it, right is it? You can see them from behind walls, from underground. Does not matter. It's an easy way to figure out where the last of your pillager raid invaders are. You guys don't stand a chance. For more exciting videos about Minecraft updates and features you didn't necessarily know about, make sure you hit that subscribe button. We'll see you later.